Hello everybody and welcome to fauxligion Daily. I'm Katie and today our special is going to be on a fauxligion that calls themselves the He-Man Women Haters. It's an interesting fauxligion. We're going to look a little bit into the background of how it got started. So first let's take a look at the three amigos, the three who started this group. Okay, welcome to Josh. Formerly known as Josh anyway. His new name is Buckwheat. He's the founder of this group, the He-Man Women Haters, and he's going to tell us a little bit about how it started.
Well, it happened a long time ago when
Our second member of the group to join with Buckwheat is Jordan. At least he used to be known as Jordan. He is now known as Alfalfa. Jordan, tell me about your story.
Well, you see, it started with this one girl.
Spanky is the third member to join their group. Tell me about your story.
She broke my heart.
Shot to the heart, and you're to blame. You gave up a bad name. I play my part, and you play your game. You give up a bad name.
First, let's take a look at an example of social construction of religion.
Alright, so this here's a contract signing that you'll join the He-Man Woman Haters. Are you willing to sign this?
Yeah, dude, this looks pretty awesome.
Sweet.
Hey, you guys. I heard about this He-Man Woman Hater Club. Can I join?
Yeah, do you
Yeah.
girls?
Yeah.
Yeah, join my friend.
Thanks.
Let's take a look at this theory of social construction of religion. In my expert opinion, as we saw Buckwheat present his idea of the hating women club or fauxligion or whatever you want to call it, it's externalizing these feelings that he's had in his heart for a long time. Alfalfa used objectivation when he signed the contract as legitimate and real to this organization. Spanky entered the scene later and internalized this by saying, wow, this fauxligion is a real and legitimate thing, and I'd like to join it because I want to hate women too. Next, let's take a look at the impact of ritual on group solidarity.
Okay, to start off this meeting, we're going to start by saying the pledge of the He-Man Woman Haters. I, Buckwheat, a member of the good standing of the He-Man Woman Haters Club, do solemnly swear to be a He-Man and a hating woman, and not play with them or touch them unless I have to, and especially never fall in love. And if I do, may I die slowly and painfully and suffer for hours until I scream bloody murder.
So, taking a look at this last scene that we looked at, the impact of rituals on their group is pretty obvious that their main ritual was this chanting of this pledge. I actually have a copy of their contract right here, and it's pretty interesting the things that they say in it. You notice that they have kind of a bond together as they recite this pledge and kind of really put themselves out there, right? And so in the contract, it states specifically the do's and don'ts of their fauxligion. The two do's are, well, number one, to state the pledge in this contract at the beginning of every meeting, and number two, intervene in relationships between boys and girls. And we'll see some examples of that later. For the don'ts of the fauxligion, it says very clearly here to not play with girls and to not fall in love with girls. These are their two main don'ts of their fauxligion, and they take them very seriously. Next, we can look at a good example of the impact of charismatic authority on religious groups.
Alright, you sir, do you hate glitter? Because I hate glitter, because if you stand 10 feet away from a girl, your whole shirt gets covered in glitter. It's so freaking annoying. Do you find it annoying? I find it annoying. So we need to go to the glitter factory in Spokane, Washington, and blow it up, because we will all live happily as He-Man woman haters after that. So let's go! On!
So, that was a very interesting little piece of their fauxligion, I think. Buckwheat is a very charismatic leader, I would say. And looking at an example of that theory, this impact of charismatic authority on the group members, we can see that he had a roaring impact on the people around him. Some of the characteristics that I've noticed with him is Buckwheat, he demands willing submission of his followers. They all follow pretty much whatever he says. He seems to be alien to rational calculation and economic reasoning, which is pretty typical of charismatic leadership. He also breaks through routines and customs, like, for example, when they sit on the floor or stand on tables, things like that. And then, of course, his leadership is unstable because if all of the other members were to, if he were to die, hopefully that won't happen, but if he were, the group members would probably not stay together long. Next, we'll see the emergence of religious violence.
Okay, boys, there's a speed dating activity going on in that building there. Let's go burn it to the ground.
Yeah!
Yeah! It's not working.
Wow! Talk about religious violence, am I right? That was a pretty intense scene. But it was pretty interesting as well because it shows that the emergence of religious violence comes from these deep feelings within of the need to follow through on their beliefs. I mean, this building supposedly had like a dozen couples spending their time together, ruining their lives, according to the leader, Buckwheat. And so they felt the need to break them apart in order to really fulfill their beliefs in their fauxligion. Next, we'll look at conversion and reaffiliation.
Hey man, how you doing? Hey. Very good. Hey, you look kind of down. Did you get dumped or something?
I did, yeah.
Oh, dang man, well that's bad. Well anyway, good news. We're the He-Man Woman Hater Club, or fauxligion, and we want if you would like to join us on our fight against feminism and sweet, bro.
For sure.
Join us this time.
Let's do it.
Join me.
What's up, man?
How's it going, man?
Good. Hey, you look kind of down. Did you just get dumped?
Yeah.
Oh, dang, man. How do you feel about it?
Not good.
Not good, man? That's all right. Well, hey, we're the He-Man Woman Haters Fauxligion. We want you to join us. You willing to do that against the fight against feminism?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's fight these women.
Welcome, my friend.
Hey, man, how you doing?
Not good.
Not good. Why? I'm getting divorced. Dude, that kind of sucks. Well, we're the He-Man Woman Haters, and we fight against feminism and girls alike and cootiness and stuff like that. You want to join us?
Well, yeah.
Sweet, bro. Sweet.
Hi there, I'm back again. Let's talk a little bit about that scene we just saw. So in this book, it's called Acts of Faith by Stark and Finke, experts on religion. They talk about how with conversion and reaffiliation, it is more likely to happen when people are non-affiliated already. So not really having strong ties to any other kind of religion or fauxligion in that matter. So these boys that they went up to didn't really have a lot going on with their lives, as you can see. They were not really doing very much and weren't really tied to anything emotionally. So it was pretty easy for them to commit to something that already had some beliefs that they agreed with. And finally, we'll look at a really good example of secularization.
Hey guys, I just learned in my femology class that girls aren't that bad.
We know, man.
We've been dating for like a month.
Wow, so that last scene was really quite the turnaround of events. With this fauxligion, that's completely the opposite of everything that we've seen up to this point. Now, This is a great example of the theory of secularization, which basically states that if they continue to focus on their deity, or the supernatural, as we also say, the fauxligion will eventually fall apart and die. But they decided to secularize and join the worldly views that girls like boys and boys like girls, and that's a good thing. Well, thanks for joining me here on Fauxligion Daily. This has been the He-Man Woman Haters, and we've had a great time. Have a good night.
Shot through